we looked in the deepest oceans and the densest tropical forests to find 20 unique animals. Atlanticus is the boring Latin name for this magnificent sea slug known as the blue angel or blue dragon. You probably have the urge to hold him in your hands because it looks so dainty, right? Well, don't get fooled by his heavenly blue color because you can end up with a painful sting. Glaucus atlanticus is a hermaphrodite that preys on larger organisms. Number 19, the glass-winged butterfly. Known for its translucent wings, this magnificent butterfly named Greta Otto is a sight for sore eyes. In her native Central America, she goes by the name Espiritos, which literally means little mirrors. Before mating, the males gather together and show off their best features, almost like a beauty pageant, making it easier for the females to choose the most visually attractive male. Number 18, kakapo. The kakapo is an endemic owl parrot living in New Zealand. Kakapos are very human-friendly birds with a pleasant, musty-sweet odor, but sadly, there are only 126 of them left. They are small in numbers, but proud owners of 2 titles: the world's only flightless parrot and the world's heaviest parrot. Number 17, naked mole rat. With a highly unusual set of physical skills, the naked mole rat is undoubtedly the superhero of the rat kingdom. He feels no pain, has high resistance to cancer, and it's the longest living rodent. The sand puppy, as they call it, is native to Ethiopia, Kenya, and Somalia. He lives in eusocial structures like bees and ants, meaning there is only one queen, 2 or 3 males for reproduction, while the rest are sterile workers. Number 16, okapi. What you see in the photo is not some genetic engineering experiment gone wrong. This mammal is real and lives in the tropical canopy forests of the Congo. Despite his zebra-like striped markings on the legs, the closest relative of the okapi is surprisingly the giraffe. Okapis are solitary herbivores that are active during the daytime. Number 15, pygmy three-toed sloth. In the red mangrove forest of Isla Escudo de Veraguas, only 17 kilometers from mainland Panama, lives the pygmy three-toed sloth. Even though it's critically endangered, the pygmy three-toed sloth leads a carefree life, spending most of his day hanging upside down from trees or swimming. Sloths have a low-energy diet based on leaves, which makes them slow. Algae growing on their fur provide their best symbiotic friends by providing camouflage as a primary defense system. Number 14. Nelson's small-eared shrew. Discovered in 1894, this small shrew fooled scientists into believing he was extinct until 2003, when he appeared in the forests of southern Mexico. Shrews have a voracious appetite for insects and are on the constant lookout for food day and night. Their survival is threatened by fires, logging, cattle grazing, and human activities. Number 13. Red-crested tree rat. As one of the rarest neotropical mammals, the Santamar tamus rufodorsalis was rediscovered in 2011 after 113 years in Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, Colombia. Young species are born with a gray coat that becomes intensely red when they reach adulthood. As nocturnal creatures, they feed mostly on fruits and seeds. Number 12. The Tonkin snub-nosed monkey. Although he is the world's most endangered primate, this unusual monkey has a rather comic appearance, thanks to his thick, pinky lips and flat nose. He's more slender than his relatives with a less pronounced sexual dimorphism. This species is endemic to the evergreen forests of northern Vietnam. Climbing, walking, and leaping through the canopy while eating fruits and seeds keeps him busy throughout the day. Number 11. The Yeti crab. Kiwa hirutsu, or the furry lobster, was discovered in 2005 in the Pacific Ocean. His looks may be peculiar, but wait until you hear where he gets his food. This white hairy crustacean has bacteria living in his armscetae, which mostly likely is a food source. To grow your own food in your own hair? How convenient! This Yeti crab living at the ocean bottom is the coolest relative of the common hermit crab. Number 10. Visayan warty pig. If you want to see these adorable pigs, you will have to visit the Visayan Islands in the central Philippines, where they live in groups of 4 to 6 called sounders. Visayan pigs feed on roots and fruits. For mating season, Visayan males acquire an impressive new mohawk hairdo to attract the females. The female gives birth to 2 to 4 piglets with orange to brown stripes that disappear after a year. Number 9. Guti tarantula. Meet the Guti tarantula, or as scientists call her, the Poecilotheria metallica. If that is too hard to pronounce, you can also try Guti sapphire or peacock tarantula. This beauty is native to southern India, where she faces loss of habitat and poaching issues. The Guti tarantula uses her paralyzing bite to catch insects rather than using her web. Although spiders have a very bad reputation and people probably won't make efforts to save one, this tarantula is actually not so dangerous. Her venom is deadly to insects, but not humans. But we won't advise you to get on her bad side. Number 8. Cuban greater funnel-eared bat. Natalis primus is a Cuban native bat inhabiting only one cave in Cueva La Barca. He has distinctive ears, a tail longer than his body and his head combined, and funny-looking black hairs above his lips, giving him a fake mustache. His diet consists of beetles, crickets, and moths. Sadly, he is likely to go extinct due to erosion, human disturbance, and cave modification. Number 7. Royal Flycatcher. The name Royal Flycatcher is used for 4 species of birds, all member of the Titeri family. With a vibrant, flashy feather display on the crown, no wonder they have the word royal in their names. These birds use their colorful plumage during competition over territory, while preening or in courtship rituals, otherwise the crest is lying flat. The royal flycatcher is found in the rainforest throughout most of the Amazon basin. Number 6. Northern Bald Ibis. With only 500 left in the wild on the Moroccan territory and less than 10 in Syria, the Northern Bald Ibis is considered to be critically endangered. Before his disappearance from Europe, the ibis had religious significance in Turkey, and his return to the north was largely celebrated. He lives in colonies and mates for life. According to legends, he was the first bird Noah released from the ark, and it's regarded as a symbol of fertility. Number 5. The Sundra Flying Lemur. The Sundra Flying Lemur is not a lemur and does not fly, so the only certain thing is his very misleading name. He is a species of colugo, known as the Malayan colugo, found in Southeast Asia. Legend says that one day the flying lemur was asked to settle feeding disputes among fighting squirrels. He told the squirrels to move away from the forest until he could examine the best food sources for the squirrels so they could share. Years passed and the squirrels got impatient, so they decided to go back to the forest, only to find the flying lemur enjoying the most delicious fruits and flowers the forest could offer. In extreme anger, they cut off its tail and chased him away. That's why today the lemur has no visible tail and only appears at night. The truth is, he is a very clumsy animal that uses treetops as best protection against predators. Number 4. Dumbo octopus. On the A to Z list of cool animals, D is for Dumbo octopus. There are 37 different species of Dumbo octopus found in all oceans. Unfortunately, these cuties are hard to see, mostly because they live on the ocean bottom up to 23,000 feet beneath. They have a small, soft head-shaped body with 8 arms. Because of the ear-like fins, they got the name Dumbo after the beloved Disney character. Unlike Dumbo's mother, the female octopus does not take care of the youngsters. Number 3. Gobi jerboa. The Gobi jerboa rodent was discovered in 1925. He is found in the Gobi Desert in China and some parts of Mongolia. His tail helps him to speed up his bipedal gallop and to keep him in balance. Thanks to his prominent ears, the Gobi jerboa has excellent hearing. This solitary creature hibernates in the winter. Number 2. Star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is covered in brown, water-repellent fur and has a thick black tail. But the most offbeat feature would be his nose, ringed by a star of 22 pink tentacles that he uses for food detection because he is blind. According to Nature magazine, the star-nosed mole is the fastest eating mammal, taking only 120 milliseconds to identify and consume food like worms, insects, and mollusks. Number 1. Peacock mantis shrimp. If there is some techno-rave festival underwater, this mantis shrimp will be owning it. The only dull thing about this animal is his Latin name, Odontoctylus salaris. Don't confuse his whimsical appearance for friendliness. He has the fastest record punch of all animals, measuring 80 kilometers an hour and an acceleration similar to that of a .22 caliber gun. As an active hunter, he will smash its prey repeatedly. While some aquarists value the peacock mantis for its appearance, others consider it a harmful pest that will not only eat others, but also break the aquarium.